maithagad ceann córa agus an ara a bheith an seahanniu. I take on board, in particular, Minister O'Callaghan's opening remarks and comprehensive explanation of the procedures involved in the 3 out of the 4 motions that we were expecting today. And I do understand the need for a common approach to procedures for international protection within the European Union. I'm going to keep my remarks quite simple and honest, I hope. I think it's fair to say that everyone wants a fair, efficient and humane asylum policy for those seeking asylum and those who are prospectively hosting people seeking international protection. I first raised this issue of migration, of inward migration, in Meath County Council in September 2023, to accusations at that time of being far right and all sorts of other name calling, but it was coming from a place of trying to establish the truth in the matter, to differentiate between those seeking with a legitimate need for protection, fleeing danger, for those seeking economic migration means, and those who may well be social welfare, attracted by social welfare benefits. In this instance, I'm going to share the very hushed concerns of constituents in my area. And in the profound interest of social cohesion, I really think Ireland's ability to cope with inward migration must be assessed across all of the pressurised sectors: housing, healthcare, elder care, education, special education, transport, community infrastructure. To be blunt, I think we need to solve Ireland's key areas of inflammation, plan ahead for future generations in clearly defined timelines. Failure to do so, in my opinion, will be ignorant, inconsiderate and reckless abandonment of prospective host communities and those who are in genuine need of international protection. There's a high risk at this point in time of a fracture of community relations and people who are fearful for their safety. And I'm asking you this in the last few seconds: can Ireland avail of the crisis and force majeure regulation derogations of the EU Pact on Migration and Asylum, given the crises in the provision of the areas that I've covered? I note that that only comes in July 2026, but I think time is necessary.
I call on the Minister now to make your closing.